So guys, what's up online APUSH people? So, um we are changing up the re readings from from APUSH study notes. I'm actually going to be teaching you guys from my AP US History textbook. So this should be fun. Um, Funner. It's shorter lessons, which um, will be greatly appreciated to some of you guys and to me who is filming this. And no, you do not have to buy this book or use a book like this. I did you the honor of converting each lesson to a page or two. It's on our website. So I wanted you to know that before we really dig into the first lesson of the week of the new of the book. So we are going to pick up right where we left off. We're still under the Jacksonian presidency. We are talking about this shift from one party politics, really, like I was saying, we are going to wrap up the Jacksonian presidency uh, today and talking about this shift from one party politics that we got used to under the Monroe's presidency and the era of good feelings to this two-party politics, and we have the Democrats and the Whigs running the show. And the book made a chart that I copied and pasted. You're welcome to the lesson sheet. But first, supporters of Jackson were now known as Democrats, while supporters of his leading rival, Henry Clay, were called Whigs. The Democratic Party harked back to the old Republican Party of Jefferson, and the Whig Party resembled the defunct Federalist Party of Hamilton. At the same time, the two parties reflected the changed condition of the Jacksonian era. Democrats and Whigs alike were challenged to respond to the relentless westward expansion and of emergence of an industrial economy. So, so, so what do we see here? We see these issues supported, major concerns, and the base of voter support for both the Democrats and Whigs. So the Democratic Party reverted back to the old Republican Party under Jefferson, and the Whig Party went back to the defunct Federalist Party under Hamilton. So, and then we revert back to Jackson's second term and talking about pet banks and species circular. So still, after his re-election campaign, what what did he think of that he got re-elected again? He thought that the American people really liked his ideas, so let's destroy the Bank of the United States. So that is what he's gonna focus on during his second term in 1832. So, pet banks. Jackson attacked the bank by withdrawing all federal funds, aided by Secretary of Treasury Roger Taney. He transferred the funds to various state banks, which Jackson's critics called pet banks. So, what did he do? He took all of the federal money from the Bank of the United States and distributed that to various state banks. As a result of both Jackson's financial policies and feverish speculation in Western lands, prices for land and various goods became badly inflated. Jackson hoped to check the inflationary trend by issuing a presidential order known as the Specie Circular. It required that all future purchases of federal land can be made in gold and silver. So gold and silver rather than in paper banknotes. Soon afterwards, banknotes lost their value and land sale plummeted. Right after Jackson left office, a financial crisis, the Panic of 1832, plunged the nation's economy into depression. So as a result of this land speculation and the Specie Circular, banknotes lost their value, which in turn led to the Panic of 1837. So, so let's, before we talk about the Panic of 1837 in depth, we need to talk about the election of 1836. Following the two-term tradition set by his predecessors, Jackson did not seek a third term. To make sure his policies were carried out even after his retirement, Jackson persuaded the Democratic Party to nominate his loyal vice president, Martin Van Buren, who was a master of practical politics. Fearing defeat, the Whig Party adopted the unusual strategy of nominating three candidates from three different regions. So the Whig Party knew that they were going to be defeated. So, so in doing so, Whigs hoped to throw the election into the House of Representatives, where each state had one vote in the selection of the president. The Whig strategy failed, however, and Van Buren took 58% of the electoral vote. And the lesson is continuing, but we are going to stop here for the day because I want to split the questions up. So please respond to the questions on the website. Thank you guys.